Hi data lovers, my name is Angie and this is Insight Bites with Dexibit. Today we're talking about revenue as an important aspect of the attractions business model, particularly when it comes to how visitors spend in brick and mortar stores when they're on site. We often talk about average revenue per visit and the per cap earned from visitors in terms of what they spend with on-site retail. Visitors go in, revenue comes out, right? Well, we're missing a key piece of the equation here that is such an important part of understanding the visitor experience, and that is the conversion rate. Of those visitors, how many people make it into a retail space in the first place? In some venues, you might have to exit through the gift shop, but that's not the case everywhere, and perhaps you've got more than one commercial space. So what is interesting is whether that conversion is more like 1.2 or 1.6 of how many stores on average a visitor enters. When we're thinking about growing revenue, rather than just about top line revenue, it's easier to think about firstly how to change visitor behavior in terms of getting them into the store, and then secondly getting store visitors to purchase, and then thirdly getting that basket size up. And with the right metrics, it becomes clear where to focus in terms of what makes the biggest difference and what needles are easier to move. It might be that on the floor, wayfinding helps lead more visitors into the store, or storefront display and entryway needs to be more inviting and exciting. Perhaps there's an opportunity to continue the visitor experience and engagement within the store itself, or to take the store out into the visitor attraction through pop-up or roaming retailing. Maybe product lines need to be deeper merchandised against exhibitions and events to capture the visitor's imagination. Maybe there's an opportunity to demonstrate products to waiting visitors in a queue, or a pop-up promotion on the back of the visitor's ticket stub or wayfinding map. Beyond that, we can dive into the details of comparing sales per outlet if you have multiple stores on site, or sales per agent if you have multiple staff working that you'd like to compare performance for, and the staff per customer or staff per visitor ratio to work out how many people we need to achieve optimal sales versus how few staff we can manage without impacting revenue. When it comes to visitors themselves, there's such a huge opportunity to identify them as customers and therefore engage with them further and learn more in the process. For example, it could be something as simple as asking a customer in store at the time of their purchase whether they'd like to sign up for your mailing list and making sure it's a retail themed mailing list, or suggesting a membership with an in-store discount, of course. And don't forget to make sure that your customer relationship management system, or CRM system, records those purchases against their membership record, or vice versa. That's really valuable insight. For example, we might later find out that whether or not a member purchases merchandise is an indicator of how likely they are to renew their membership versus churn. That's it from us today on on-site spend, so you can go ahead and exit through the gift shop. If you and your team would benefit from revenue insights to help increase your visitors' spend, talk to us about Dexibit's forecasts, insights, dashboards and reports, including for on-site retail. And I'll see you next time for another episode of Insight Bites, or check out dexibit.com for more on visitor management and big data analytics for places people love.